Hey guys, it's Holy Mushy here, and today I would talk about how to capture a city and what to do and what not to do in terms of just positioning, in terms of how to attack, when to attack, and just all the nitty gritty details. And so, my apologies if this is pretty unorganized thoughts or how I approach things. So, first things first. So right here we see here, we are Mushroom Kingdom 2, and I'm telling, hey, my people, to um, be 3 tiles away from this. And so I'm clearing off a lot of mobs around, so then that way we can form a circle around it. Cause I want Toad to capture, which is Toad is our main alliance to capture this city, and so I'm telling MRK2 to surround it to give it support from there. And so um, just so now I'm gonna go over really important factors of how you can really make a efficient way a difference in capturing a city. So first thing first is a city has wall durability and garrison units or garrison number. So there's two parts to a city. So before we can capture a city, we must get rid of the walls. And in order to get rid of the walls, people must send their armies to attack a city. Generally, you send in your strongest army, and so how we do this is for the first layer, we see this first tile. So if I press relocate, so this is me right here. So this would be the first layer, second layer, and then their layer behind right here. So I told all my Mushroom Kingdom 2 to be on their layer. So first layer should be your strongest, second layer will be your second strongest, and their layer will be your third strongest, and so on and so forth. So for example, I'm just gonna make up this number, you don't know, but don't take it literally. So for a level 4 city, I would say recommended would be at least 35k military power, which is um, you see here strongest troop power. So you can see, hey, I think it'd be recommended that it be 35k power. Don't take my word for it, but that's just my approximation for it. So first layer would be 35k, second layer would be um, 30k and lower, and so on and so forth. And so yeah, layering is number one, definitely how to do this, because when you layer correctly, strongest people, they do the most damage, they save their AP, they have less marching time going to the city. And so yeah, ultimately it just makes taking the easy much more faster, more efficient, and saves everyone's AP and time and resources in that way, which adds up a lot in a long way. So we got that layer part explained. So I mean, for layer part, like, so for the second part I want to address is the garrison units. So these units, I don't have a way to see their how strong they are, but once we do, like if you see the battle, you can see that they have like 11, 17 gnome units or whatever skill. So I think level 4 gnome units are 22 or 20, I don't know, but basically we have this 23 garrison units. So that's 23 waves of armies of the gnome army. So that's 23, 23 here, 23, 23. So a total of what? 40, 80. Can't do math. 90, 89. Oh, yeah, 89 gnome units that we need to take down. And 89 times what? Like what? 100 AP, at least 100 or more. Yeah, that's like a lot of attack points that we need to take down. And so we need to take these down units. So ideally, same concept as the walls is by layers. So you want the strongest units to take them down first, outer units to hit them. So some of the just things I want to concern is like, yeah, it's always good to focus on one quadrant, focus on the quadrant closest to you. So let's say, for example, I'm located like right here, right? Then it makes sense for me to attack the closest quadrant. This where right here. And so in order to so once we get all the garrison numbers back to 0, meaning there's no more gnomes occupying the city, um, so in order to capture a city is that it's not gonna say right here, but it would say like, oh, the garrison or the or this quadrant would be occupied by so and so aliens. So let's say it's occupied by Toad right here and Mushroom Kingdom 2 here, then like if these two are Mushroom Kingdom 2 and these two quadrants right here, top left and bottom left are Toad, then none of us will get the city. The city is only captured when all four quadrants are occupied by one alliance. And so that was an issue that came up when we're stepping each other's toes when we're taking a city and you waste a lot of troops, you just killing each other's troops, and I mean you may get honored for it, but like yeah, we don't want to waste a lot of resources, time that we spent trying to take on a city. And so what other tips I can give when capturing cities? Let's see. Yeah, for definitely layering how to attack. Um, so for example, when you want a certain alliance to take it, just communicate of like which quadrant to focus first. And so, hey, like all of us focus like Toad. Let's say you have a stronger alliance, can weaken the garrison units to like let's say down to like 5, and then have the weaker alliance to try to take it down from there and then occupy, but ultimately whoever occupies first who gets it. Same concept for all cities and the world, the contender of relics or contending the world hordes are um, these inner cities, but just cities in general. That's a good rule of thumb is yeah, having good layering, good positioning, and we want to be staggered correctly like this. So right now I'm telling my Mushroom Kingdom 2 players to just make space for Toad. And yeah, I think that's about it about taking cities. Nothing much other than watch out. Yeah, I just don't want to waste the necessary resources, and there's just ways to really make it faster and more efficient. And one thing that's nice is you can also do this to call out to make like what's it called? I haven't done this in a long time, but make bookmarks and say, hey, I want my best player here, or I want my people here. So just use that, communicate through that. And yeah, I hope this video clears up a lot of just a lot of things about how to take a city. And so yeah, cities go from level 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think all the way to 7. I don't know, goes all the way to 8. Or goes all the way up to 9, maybe 10. But anyways, yeah. Based off the city level, you need a certain amount of power level troop for that, and I don't have the numbers for that backed up, but just keep that in your mind. And yeah, that concludes my video. I try to keep it nice, short, and sweet, but yeah, hope this helps. Thank you so much. Alright.